Did he leave me simply because I was as young as his daughter? Hey everyone, it's Freya. I will tell you how I met Daniel 2 years ago at a bar. When I saw him, he seemed utterly lost, and I was worried if he was all right. I sensed he was feeling lonely, so I sat beside him to check on him. As our conversation progressed, he told me about his recent loss. His wife had passed away. He told me that she was the love of his life, and now she was gone. I tried to offer some philosophical thoughts about the reality of death, but he responded by telling me that nothing could ever replace her. Before leaving, I told him I was a psychiatrist and could offer him help if he needed it. I gave him my card, but I didn't have high hopes that he would contact me. To my surprise, 2 days later, he called me. We met at my clinic, and through our conversations, I learned how deep his feelings were for his wife. He was a grown man, but behaved like a child regarding his wife. Can you imagine a man of 57 years old sobbing like a child in front of a 24-year-old girl like me? It was quite a striking sight. After our session ended, Daniel told me how much of a relief it was for him to talk to me. I couldn't help but feel drawn to him. He seemed like a true gentleman. I assured him he could contact me outside clinic hours if he needed to talk. A few days passed, and we started spending more time on calls. I accepted without much thought when he eventually asked me out on a date. During dinner, I noticed that he seemed uncomfortable, and when I asked him about it, he refused to share what was on his mind. Perhaps he was worried about the people around us staring. I asked him about his daughter and expressed my desire to meet her, but he rejected the idea because she was in college. As time passed, it became increasingly difficult for us to be apart. I yearned to spend more time with him, so I began to dream about being his wife. And then, finally, the day came when he proposed to me. I was thrilled and ecstatic to marry him and become a part of his life, including his daughter. But then he told me he wanted to move somewhere else, where he could keep a low profile. This made me very nervous and suspicious. I began to wonder if he was hiding a deep secret or if he was involved in something illegal. The uncertainty of it all made me uneasy. It turned out that my suspicions about Daniel were utterly unfounded. Our marriage began with great love, and he was always true to me. Everything seemed to be going well, and eventually, the day came when he told me we couldn't be together anymore. When I asked him why he suggested this, he confided in me that he couldn't bear the stares and mocking comments from people who disapproved of our age difference. He had faced much criticism for having a wife as young as his daughter. I tried reassuring him that our relationship was based on love and that nothing else should matter. He wept before me, hugging me tightly and telling me he truly loved me but was too weak to face society's disapproval. He left me, broken. What do you think age matters? If not, then why do people behave like this? We were so in love with each other, but the criticism took all our happiness.